Hey guys, I know I'm a bit late, but guys, better late than never. Super excited to review this for you guys. I just got the S.H.Figuarts Ichigo Kurosaki. This is the dual Zangetsu version. This is one of my most anticipated figures due to me loving Ichigo as a character in general. One of my favorite protagonists of all time. So yeah, I'm overall super excited for this release. And this is the first time that a Bleach figure has honestly come in a shipper box, which is really damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, you can see right here. Let's go ahead and see the inside of the box. All right, guys, here's the box out of the package. And oh my god, I gotta say, man, this looks so damn awesome, bro. This box, I love the design. The way it's colored black looks really damn cool. The orange, the picture of Ichigo right there. This one as well. And then some back images of some poses and some faceplates. But yeah, guys, overall, I'm super excited to dive into this. So let's go ahead and see inside the package. Alright guys, here's the figure out of the package. I gotta say, man, this looks really cool, man. I love this look way more than the first release of Ichigo. Don't get me wrong, I do like that one still, but there's some things that I didn't really like about it. So this one for me is the one right here. This one looks awesome. Obviously, I want an Ichigo holified version later, hopefully soon. But yeah, guys, for the time being, this is really awesome, man. This is his current look in the 1,000-year Blood War arc, if you guys don't know. And he just looks so good, man. This is a very soft plastic, which is nice. Won't hinder any articulation. Here we got the shoulder pads. I remember you can switch this so you can put his dual swords, which is cool. One on the back and one on the side. Really awesome, man. And overall, the engineering around the torso looks similar to Renji. Not too much, but similar. So that's why I like, because it looks like the articulation will be better around the chest. So guys, this looks really cool, man. Let's go ahead and dive into the accessories and I'll show you the rest, guys. Alright guys, so right out of the package, Ichigo does come with a neutral face right here. You can see, looks pretty damn good. The hair is slightly different as well from the original. I will show you guys that later. And he does come with fisted hands out of the package. Here, next up, we have a faceplate where he's looking to his right or his left, and he's slightly smiling. Looks pretty damn good. Next up, here we have a yelling face. It looks pretty good. I think he could have exaggerated a bit more. I will see the difference between this one and the other one, but it looks pretty good nonetheless. Here is a slightly shocked face, or he's just going like, really? One of those funny anime faces. Pretty cool, I guess. And here is a worried face, kind of like the one that Toshido bought and I think Byakuya. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then for the hands, here we have two grabbing hands. These look like when he's about to grab these swords out of the sheath. Then here we do have two actual gripping sword hands. You can see are more closed. And then here we have two open action hands that look really good. So yeah. And here we have a sheathed big sword and then one unsheathed big sword. They look really good. The paint looks very nice, simple black matte, but it looks so good nevertheless. I think if I remember correctly, this bigger sword is supposed to resemble his holified version, or his holified half, so that's pretty cool. And then here we have the small ones sheathed as well, and then here is the unsheathed as well. I think this one resembles the Quincy half. Feel free to correct me, guys, if I'm wrong, but yeah, this is really cool, man. These swords look so sick, bro. And here we have a shoulder pad. This one looks like for the hip, so you could put the small sword. And then this one right here is a small piece that will attach to his back, so you could put the sword from the back. So that's cool, guys. And here's what makes the figure so sick, bro. He brings effects. You can see these big slash effect. Here's another slash effect with a single one, and then here's a slightly small one. This is so sick, man. This one, I feel it's the Getsuga Tensho, I believe. And then this one is where he does the technique with both swords. So at first he does to the side where he says Getsuga Tensho. Then the top one he says Jushiro, if I remember correctly. So that is really sick. Here is the stand to hold them up. And then this will go ahead and just peg like this if you guys want it. Sure, it pegs. It's very tight, guys, but I'll have to check after. Slightly bended, but I'll check after. But this is cool. I don't know if this one right here goes to the sword. I think it does. You can kind of have it like this. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's how you do it, because it does have a little clip piece on it. I'm not sure I have to look into that. But guys, overall, the effects are really awesome, man. They look so good. And then he does bring this other one right here. And I did see earlier, this looks like it attaches here as well, like that. So I really don't know, guys. I had to look into that, or like this. So yeah, but those are all the effects, accessories. And just real quick, guys, I did slightly bend it, but it's all right. It's not a big deal. And then here is the thing pegged in so you can see how it looks. So that's pretty cool. And just to show you real quick, guys, you just take off this piece right here in case anyone wants to see and how you do it. And then you could just go ahead and peg the other one. So if you want to have the sheath swords, you're going to just go ahead and push this in. So there you go. That's how you have that one. Pretty damn cool. And then as for the shoulder piece, it's going to attach right here on the side. So it kind of clips in right here. If you guys can see, hopefully well. Let me go ahead and see how that works. There you go. So that's honestly easy to do. And then you can go ahead and put his sword. One second. There you go. It's the other side. But yeah, there you go, guys. So you can have Ichigo go ahead and grab his swords, getting ready for battle, guys. That's really cool. I'm gonna see how the butterflies joint, how they work. I'm sure they're gonna be good, so if he needs to grab the swords like that. But yeah, guys, that looks cool. So sick, man. All right, guys, real quick, getting into the articulation. Ichigo could look up about this much, which is really good. He can look down that much. It's not too bad. I'm sure his face will start to pop out if you do it too much. He has really good rotation side to side. Really nice movement. This doesn't hinder at all, which is nice. The shoulder pads, so you can just lift them up, which is nice. He can go up this much on the arm. He can do a full 360. The shoulder pads are attached to his arm, so it will not hinder at all, which is really nice. So yeah, it goes up there. He has a bicep swivel. His double jointed elbows go that much with the sleeve. That's pretty good. And he is on the ball peg, and he is on a little ball peg as well on the forearm, which is cool. Kind of like Obito, if you guys know. And as for the butterfly joints, we're going to go ahead and see how much he can get in. Let's see. That's all right. There you go. That's pretty good, guys. Look at that. Good for sword poses. That's going to be really good. So, yeah. As for the torso, he can move this much, which is really good side to side. Really like the movement, like I said. They had it kind of similar to Renji's build, which I can appreciate because it was slightly better than the first Ichigo that released. And he can go back or forward, let's see, this much, which is really good. I like that. He can go back that much. He does have a waist swivel. As I said before, this will not hinder at all, kind of like Obito. So you can do the splits at about there, and you can see that it will not bend it back down. So that's cool. His leg can go up this much. He does have a thigh swivel. He uses double jointed knees right here that go in very well. Hope you guys can see it well. His foot can go up this much. His foot goes down that much. He does have amazing ankle pivot, and then he does have toe hinge. So yeah, guys, overall, I'm going to say his articulation is better than the original Ichigo. That's not to say that it's better than the other releases so far, but so far, from what I experienced, the ones I have at the moment are all good and have good articulation for the outfits and suits that they have. So that's cool. If anyone is curious, the faces do swap, so that makes me very happy because I think in general for me, the first release Ichigo had a better yelling face than this one does. You can see the differences right there. So they both have a different type of exaggeration defining with the pupils. You can see the pupils are more dilated. Let me give you a closer look. All right, guys, right here at a closer look, you can see the pupils are more dilated on the right, and this is the old faceplate from the first Ichigo. This one is the new one. So you can see that the faceplates are compatible. That really makes me happy, guys. That's really awesome. So in case you want to see how it works, you just go ahead and put it on the hair. Like that. And then you just go ahead and peg it in. So this face that you see right here is the yelling face from the new one. You can see right there. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I do like that one a bit more. And you can see the hair color. So we're going to see if you can change them. Alright guys, so off camera, I did try to swap the heads in case you wanted to do that. Unfortunately, I'm going to say they don't work. Earlier, I took it off and the ball joint on this one is way smaller than the original Ichigo. So the only thing you can do is swap faces. So the hair is what you're going to stay with, obviously with the figure. They cannot swap, guys. I already tried off camera. but I wanted to check for you guys just in case anyone was curious. I myself was as well, but I'm happy that you can at least swap the face plates. That's cool. The skin tone is the same, so that makes me really happy. Alright guys, now getting into a size comparison. I don't unfortunately have Kenpachi or Byakuya. I'm planning on getting them very, very soon. But I do have at least these Bleach characters, at least 3 at the moment. And I'll show you some other protagonists that I have. But here he is next to the original released Ichigo. You can see that the build is obviously different. This one looks more bulky, which I really like. And then overall, the ab crunch around here, the torso articulation is way better than this one. So yeah guys, that's really awesome. So there he is. They look pretty good together. They have the same height, which is perfect because they're the same character. And here he is standing next to Renji. He is supposed to be taller, which is accurate. That looks perfect. And here he is next to Toshiro. You can see obviously he is the shorter character. That looks really good as well. These guys just look so good together, man. And that is for the Bleach figures that I have at the moment. So here I'm going to show you next to an S.H.Figuarts Goku, just so you can see this guy next to his other shonen protagonists. Here he is next to a Goku. Awakening is the event exclusive, and then here he is next to Kurama Link Mode Naruto. So they look really good together. Ichigo was always supposed to be taller than these guys, so I think this is accurate. He's always been a very tall character when you see him in the show, so that's really cool. And last but not least, here I have next to one of my favorite protagonists as well. Here is a Dark Deku custom, which is the Revoltech Deku, so you can see. So yeah, guys, this guy looks awesome. Alright guys, overall, that is going to be the review. Guys, this figure is awesome. If you love Bleach, if you've been collecting the line, this is a must-have, guys, without a question. This is one of his best looks, in my opinion, not counting the awesome holification, which is one of my favorites. But guys, I'm so satisfied. This guy's articulation is so good, man. Like I said, the torso was the only problem on the other Ichigo, so I'm super happy that this one, they improved it. He looks way cooler. Him bringing his dual Zangetsu is just so sick, man. You can see right there, he has the small and the big one. Brings amazing accessories, guys, and he finally brings effects, which is 3 types of effects, which he brings this one again, the small one, and then he does bring 1 slash effect. Guys, overall, super happy with this purchase, guys. This is one of my favorite figures now. Super happy. Overall, guys, I'm enjoying this line so far. I am going to pick up the other 2 that I fortunately don't have yet. I've just been having other priorities with some other lines. So I'm going to try to catch up with the Bleach line soon because it's still one of my favorite animes of all time. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe so I can do this more in the future. And I really hope you guys have a great day. Take care, guys.